I agree with much of that, but I think for too long the left, the Labour Party, allowed the Conservatives only to talk about the family. The family is much too important to leave to the Conservatives. We reject the kind of attack on single-parent families you had some while ago from Peter Lilly, but we've got to cherish families of all kinds and support families, and it's possible for the Labour Party to seize the agenda here and put forward an attractive and positive family policy agenda. That's one of the issues that comes out of this so-called communitarianism.
The point that Peter Kellner was making, and we heard quite a lot about it in that report, that there is a danger here of this leading to authoritarianism, and that you might get the trend towards the kind of thing we saw in Wisconsin there, where truant teenagers don't get their social benefits.
Yes. I do think there's a real problem that communitarianism actually tries to deal with the poor by coercing them and controlling them. What we need to talk about is social justice and fairness. What does communitarianism do to people who feel that they're outside the community or excluded from it? It has very little to say to them. So, although there might be some interesting ideas in it, overall, I think that we should hark back to our own pre-Marxist looks at cooperation and community in this country as a Labour Party at the turn of the century.
Malcolm Wicker's important stress, and indeed we heard it also from Metziani, important stress on the family. I mean, the family as a two-parent family is a desirable thing and should be seen as more so. Is that not a point worth making?
Well, there is an issue there, but in order to have a desirable thing like that, we have to ensure that families could support themselves. We have to help them, yes, but we mustn't be seen to be being too prescriptive about it, or we do get too authoritarian.
And what we do is take from Etzioni and the community movement the decent social philosophy that is helpful in the British context. Much of it is American, it's not helpful. But in terms of the essentials of values, the balance between rights and responsibilities, and the importance of families, I think there's much for British society and the Labour Party to learn.
Okay, thank you both very much indeed. We'll leave it there.